Have you ever stopped to wonder how much of your life is dictated by habits? These unconscious patterns shape our days, becoming more than just actions but deeply ingrained tendencies influencing our daily routines. The brain, in its quest for efficiency, assigns these habitual actions to the basal ganglia, a part of the brain that operates on autopilot. This energy-saving mechanism makes habits particularly resistant to change once they're rooted. To understand habits, we need to grasp the concept of the habit loop. It's a three-part process involving a cue, which triggers a routine, followed by a reward. The anticipation of the reward is what cultivates genuine habits, automating our routines. Cravings play an essential role in this process, reinforcing the habit loop and solidifying the behavior. Understanding the mechanics of a habit is the first step towards mastering it. So let's dive deeper and explore how we can harness the power of habits to transform our lives. So how can we change our habits to improve our lives, you might ask? Well, it's all about understanding the habit loop. The loop consists of a cue, a routine, and a reward. To transform a habit, we need to keep the same cue and the same reward, but change the routine. Let's use a real-life example for clarity. Consider the habit of smoking. The cue might be stress, the routine is lighting up a cigarette, and the reward is the relief you feel. To change this habit, you could replace the smoking routine with chewing Nicorette gum. The cue and the reward remain the same, but the routine is different. Now, let's talk about keystone habits. These are habits that, when changed, can cause a ripple effect and transform other habits as well. For instance, regular exercise is a keystone habit that often leads to improved eating and sleeping habits. To identify your keystone habits, you need to engage in a bit of self-analysis. Ask yourself, what are the routines that have a significant impact on my day? Once you've identified these habits, you can start to make changes. When it comes to habit transformation, remember that it's not a one-size-fits-all process. What works for one person may not work for another. However, there are a few strategies that can be universally beneficial. First, set short-term rewards. These act as a motivation and make the process more enjoyable. Second, plan for obstacles. There will be days when you don't feel like sticking to your new routine. Prepare for these moments in advance. Third, start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life at once. Start with one small habit and build from there. Fourth, leverage your willpower. It's a limited resource, so use it wisely. Lastly, enlist the support of others. Having a support system can foster accountability and make the transformation process easier. Remember, the key is to start small and plan for obstacles. With these strategies in place, you're well on your way to transforming your habits and improving your life. But why should we bother changing our habits? The answer lies in understanding the profound impact habits have on every aspect of our lives. From our health to our work productivity, personal relationships, and even our overall happiness, habits form the bedrock of our daily experiences. Altering these seemingly small automatic behaviors can have a ripple effect, leading to substantial personal improvements. By transforming a negative habit into a positive one, for instance, you not only eliminate a harmful behavior, but you also replace it with an action that contributes positively to your life. Imagine the compounded benefits over time. The impact of habit transformation is akin to a snowball rolling down a hill, gathering momentum and size with every roll. It's not about perfecting every single habit, but rather harnessing the power of few key habits and letting the domino effect take care of the rest. Transforming your habits can be the catalyst for significant life changes. Now that we've unlocked the secrets of habit formation and transformation, it's clear that the power our habits yield is immense. They shape our lives, our actions, and ultimately, our outcomes. From understanding the components of the habit loop to recognizing the role cravings play in solidifying these patterns, we've delved into the science behind why we do what we do. We've also explored strategies for changing habits, from tweaking routines while keeping the same cue and reward, to introducing keystone habits that ripple through various aspects of our lives. We've seen how planning for obstacles, starting small, and leveraging willpower can lead to profound changes in our lives. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistent effort, self-awareness, and a willingness to embrace change. It's a journey, one that starts with a single step. So, tell us, which principle from the book will you work on first to transform your habits? Before we wrap up, we'd like to remind you that every journey is easier when you're not alone. We appreciate your engagement and would love to hear more about your experiences. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more life-changing content. Your support helps us continue to bring these transformative insights to a larger audience. Also, don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Which principle from the book are you planning to implement first? What challenges or successes have you experienced in your habit transformation journey? Your insights could inspire others, and you might learn something new from the community as well. Remember, change is a process, and there's strength in numbers. Let's continue this journey together, one habit at a time.